Yeah.
Who in the West is going to bounce them? San Antonio or Oklahoma City?
Oh,
No, not OKC. San Antonio.
San Antonio.
I just think San Antonio is they're like these robots that play basketball, And
There's just going to be one year where they're just too damn old to pull it off, I think.
it's coming, but I don't think it's here yet. I mean,
If it's not this year, it's next year.
Yeah.
Eventually,
That's
you're
what I'm
gonna.
saying. They knock off Golden State one more time, and then next year Golden State makes it to the finals.
Yeah, I'm in on that. All right. No Bilbo.
Guess not.
And
Did
streaming
anybody
is
message
being
him or anything?
stupid, so.
I sent him an email. Can you send him a text? You have his number, right?
I don't actually, but I can send him a message on Facebook.
All right, cool. I guess we'll wait around for that and talk a little bit more NBA, and then.
Streaming is not working for some reason.
Cleveland's got to get there. Cleveland's got to get there this year because that team's going to implode next year.
Oh, yeah. Isn't Kevin Love leaving?
Yeah,
He's a free agent. He might not leave, but
he's so out of there.
somebody open up my
Especially
Twitch channel and see if it's working for you.
because- Dude, the cap's going to go up 21 million next year.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's gonna get money. He's gonna get fucking cash money.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Colton Wong.
Oh, get that,
Well, I-
Colton.
Oh, yeah, Colton Wong. You should be all over that shit. World Series winning pickoffs are worth 1,000 points, man.
All right. I just sent him a message.
All right, cool. All right, so I'm gonna steal this from a podcast, but everybody roll me a D20 naked. No bonuses.
I got a 5.
Cool.
We're rolling low, right?
Galen and Tycho.
All right, it's working now. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so Kaylin, why don't you recap what happened last week or 2 weeks ago?
All right. So we got back from exploring the tower. We got to the camp, reported in on what happened. Decided, we hadn't fulfilled our mission yet, so we went back out in the wilderness to the east of the river. Started exploring around. Found a little goblin camp in the woods. We tried to track them. They snuck up on us in the night. Tried to. We were well aware of their presence. Killed some. There was a golem involved. We killed the golem after making comical efforts to get it into the back of our cart. Finally managed. And we started heading south, working our way down south to the town. We were trying to find the source of the goblin invasion, and we think the town is probably the first thing they hit when they're coming out of the wilderness. And that's where we are. We're at the town, on the outskirts. We saw an ogre coming up to us, and that's where we cut it off.
Cool. So, you guys are chilling on the outskirts of this small dirt town. Basically, it's not substantial in any way. It's very humble. You would guess it probably houses around 300 to 500 people. So I mean, it's just like a small settler town. Mainly, you guys are kind of sitting in the farm fields overlooking this kind of attack. So what's going on is that this ogre is just kind of laying waste to basically every single building and edifice in this town. It's a huge ogre, and it is not taking very long at all. In the background, you see some goblin patrols going out, heading west towards the border, you'd imagine, and probably, I don't know if you guys are on the map, but probably in the direction where Mr. Tornado Man is. You can't see Mr. Tornado Man quite yet, but
Okay.
that's just the last known location. So, you're overlooking this town. All of that is going on. The ogre has not taken notice of you yet. You're still pretty well hidden. I'm going to go ahead and say that you guys are on this ridge overlooking the town. And you don't really sense that any patrols are heading your way. You haven't seen any patrols coming up the back of you. So why don't you go ahead and let me know what you're going to do.
Who do we got tonight?
You got Kaylin
Tycho?
and
Blix and Tycho.
So you got a healer.
Right.
So I get to tank the ogre.
Mm-hmm.
I think maybe what we should do instead is just let him come up to us up the ridge, maybe, and just keep shooting at him with spells and shit.
Is there any reason to believe that he wants to come attack us when he's pretty happy destroying this town?
That's a good question, but I figure if we try to kill him, he'll be pissed off and come try to kill us.
Yeah.
True.
Okay, I'm ready.
And
How
we
far away is he?
I'm adding Rain because Rain is cool, but he is it's about a mile away, so it's this distance that you can cover in a pretty short span. So you're kind of like a mile out of town.
okay, so we'd have to and we couldn't really go out of our way to get him to come to us. We would have to go down into town to fight it. Though we do want to kill goblin patrols and stuff, and killing an ogre is probably something we're better equipped to handle than the generic soldiers.
Yeah, and how many goblins do we see down there?
You see about 3 or 4 patrols, so you'd guess about 20, but they're all moving away from the town. You can tell that they're pretty much done with what's going on here. They're just letting the ogre just kind of like go to town.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to fight an ogre and 20 goblins.
No, we don't want to do that. Damn it, I don't have Fireball yet. That would be my solution to 20 goblins right there.
Yeah, that'd be a good solution, too.
Come on, goblins, bring it on. Surround me. Fireball. Bye-bye, goblins. No, 5e, man. I can make people automatically make their saving throws and take no damage. Targets of my choice.
Wow, that's nice, dude. All right, well, I think we need to wait for the goblins to clear out a little bit and then try to attract the attention of the ogre.
Okay.
Because Tycho and I can take care of the goblins while you not die in front of the ogre.
Okay.
Just go full defense and
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I could take an ogre. I'll grapple him.
Okay. Just again, like you're getting a pretty solid look at this ogre. This is like a larger ogre, by the way. It's larger than the one that you faced off before. As you're kind of looking at it,
his head will look really, really good on the wall next to the other one.
There's some armor going on.
He's wearing armor.
It's like leather.
Okay.
Some leather armor.
Punch him in the ball sack.
Okay.
And he's got a very large club that he is using with impunity.
Okay.
So you guys are going to let everything kind of go by you real quick, and okay. So what I want you guys to do, I want you
to let the goblins clear out and then try to attract the ogre's attention.
All right, cool. Everybody give me a stealth roll.
Oh, you guys better not fuck this up.
This would be very difficult to fuck up. So.
Oh man, I like the new macros.
This is nice.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow, that is slick.
That is good. Man, I might have to give more money to these guys. Okay. So
I'm paying them $10 a month. I felt I'm getting my $10 worth now.
Yeah. So you're absolutely. So you're overlooking this. Some more goblin patrols are kind of going by. There's a patrol that passes like about half a mile in front of you. They're just kind of surveying the scene. All of a sudden, you see off in the distance, there's a scout who's riding up. Very obviously, a scout. He's riding one of those warthogs. Very, very, very goblin. And
I'm killing him and taking his battle hog. I'm totally killing that guy.
He kind of gives like the let's go motion, and then they start running off towards the west. And the signal kind of goes up, and a bunch of goblin patrols just start heading west. If you guys are still waiting, oh hey Lyle! All right, hold on.
Yay!
Yo, Billy.
Let's go ahead.
Hey, sorry.
Bill.
Sorry,
You're
I'm late.
good. You're good. I'm going to go ahead and you guys are outside the town observing this goblin just kind of wrecking shit. And what the group has decided to do is wait for a series of goblin patrols to pass by before attempting to attack the goblin itself. What has occurred right before you? Or sorry, the ogre. What has occurred right before you jumped in is that a goblin scout riding a warthog has jumped on. He came riding about half a mile in front of the group. Signaled to a couple of the patrols that it's time to go. The patrols themselves just started like making serious headway that way. In fact, one person, and you guys decide to go ahead and give me a perception check. Perception check.
Who? Who I?
Anybody?
Any of us? Who's got the best perception?
I think I do.
19. Or does anybody want to assist? Remember, if you fail an assist roll, it actively hurts.
Yeah, no, I don't.
No, we're all right.
Somebody other than me do it.
Okay, so nobody assists. Tycho, you're kind of looking. You're starting to make out like the hand gestures and all that. It's not quite something that you recognize, but you understand that there's a lot of urgency here, and it doesn't necessarily look like it's. You don't get the impression that they're on the offensive. You actually get the impression that they're almost trying to defend something. So those goblin patrols all start going by. You do a quick survey of the rest of the landscape. You don't really see anything. Meanwhile, this ogre has been just completely wrecking shit in this town. Again, it's a town of about 300 to 500, Billy. So it's pretty small encampment. It's been making a lot of good progress. This ogre is decked out in some leather armor with an extraordinarily large club. It seems a lot more substantial than the ogre that you fought out in the Badlands. And it seems a little bit more. It looks a lot better composed, for lack of a better term. So, your initiative now.
Oh.
What's the plan?
I want to, now that the goblins have moved away, I want to use stealth and sneak down and try to get the ogre's attention.
Yeah, if we're a mile away, we're all going to have to go down there, though. I don't think it's going to run after us for 4 minutes.
Let's set up an ambush for him. You guys, that way you guys can all get a good flank on him.
Awesome.
Right.
So what I want you to do is I want you to plan out this ambush and let me know what steps you're going to be taking along the way.
All right, what's between us and this ogre?
What it is it's you guys are on a cliffside right now. You can dip down about 80 to 100 feet off the ridge, and then there's just this huge dirt expanse. With so there's no real
hiding spots between us and the town.
No, there's a couple of rocks out there.
Okay.
There's some places where you can kind of duck in, but there's also a small, a little temple, and hold on, like a little temple and a little bit of tree line going on in between you and the ogre.
All right.
Are we looking at a map here? I don't.
Yeah,
see
we're looking at the map. And you're south. Yeah, you're
all right.
south.
I say we're probably better off fighting the ogre out in the open.
Okay.
So I say we just set up an ambush, let Glix draw him in, and then surround it.
Yeah, why don't you guys get up against one of the buildings, like kind of on the outskirts of town. I'll lead him out past you, and then you can get some free shots on his back, and then we'll take him out in the open.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Because I think if we're fighting him in enclosed areas with buildings and stuff around us, there's nothing stopping from just knocking down the buildings on top of one of us.
Well, don't give him any ideas.
He can't hear me from out there.
Oh, yes, he can.
I'm trusting Mauricio not to cheat.
So yeah, let's do that then. Let's I'll lure him out into the open, but I'll make sure that I lure him past you guys so that you can get some free shots on him.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
So this is I'm going to switch you guys off to the it's an old map, but it's going to be used for this situation as well. You're not in the pink box, but I do want you guys to set up ambush locations and where you guys are trying to get to. And then we're going to roll stealth checks. The ogre is not there yet.
Where are they coming from? South?
Yeah, from the south. That is where the approach is going to be from. So it also gives you a good gauge for like how big this motherfucker is. He's large.
How easily climbable is this tree?
Which tree? Where are you?
This tree right here.
That tree. It's it would take some difficulty. It probably it's going to be fairly difficult.
All right, so Lyle's probably better suited for that than me.
I'm over on the side here.
Okay,
You
cool.
should just stay back.
All right, cool. And Glix, you're just going to be like the main.
Yep, I'm the guinea
main
pig.
draw.
Yep,
All right, cool.
I'm gonna stealth down into the town and try to get close enough to breathe acid on him, and then I am going to hightail it.
Oh, baby. All right, cool. So, Glix, what I want you to do is I want you to give me the first stealth check. Very good.
Nice.
Okay, so you by the way, Billy, we have decided that I'm rolling behind the screen.
Okay.
So we what you do is you kind of
Suspicious.
you have you've walked on down this path, and you're just using a couple of rock lines, and you're patiently waiting for the ogre to kind of turn his back to you. You're in time with like his sequence of movements, and you successfully gotten down to the point to where you can you're in the building line. You have a path to go ahead and breathe some acid, and you have enough lead time that you feel confident that you can get away.
Okay.
Kalen and Tycho, I want you guys to give me stealth checks, and this will not be.
Which means where?
He's in the town line, so he's about a quarter of a mile away from where this area is. Where you
Quarter
guys
of a mile. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Stealth. 1 second.
might
Sorry, I
tell
was
me
writing
what
down
to do.
spells.
All right.
16, 10. Okay, so not bad. Tycho, you do a little bit better job just negotiating the cliff line. Kaylin stumbles a little bit, and she's like kind of falling over herself. But overall, it's not dire. You guys don't feel like the ogre has spotted you. In fact, you're starting to get the impression that the ogre is fairly oblivious to its surroundings, and perhaps just doesn't give a shit and would much prefer just wrecking stuff at this point. It has now started to take out the steeple, and it's paying particular attention to that.
Wait, Glitz, did you just move?
Now that I just put myself closer to him in range. Now that I've moved a little bit closer, like how big is this guy?
It's huge. This guy he takes up a large amount of space. He's about, what is that, 15 to 20 feet, you'd estimate?
Tall?
Yes.
Holy shit.
That's big.
Yeah.
This is a large human, or a large ogre. You kind of look up to it, and you see that the leather itself is kind of straining against its body, actually somehow restricting its movement. So it's even though it's like leather armor, it's like not well done, So
Gotcha.
it's just like really shoddy shit.
Okay.
Lyle, why don't you go ahead and give me a stealth check,
Sure.
and then let me know what you're going to do in the tree line.
My plan is to kind of come up around behind him if I can.
Okay, cool. Okay, so you guys, you're hiding in the tree line. You feel that as soon as Glix makes the movement to like run back deeper into like the little ambush that you set up, that you can pretty effectively get behind him as soon as he runs into like the kill zone. Again, I want to stress that this isn't where the ogre actually is.
Right.
What?
This is where the approach is going to be from.
So where is the actual ogre going to be?
It's the ogre is going to make this approach from here, right? But the actual ogre is about a quarter of a mile away.
From where? From the south?
From you guys. Yeah, towards the south. From
Okay.
you
Yeah,
guys.
I didn't
It's a quarter
see
of a
He's a quarter mile further south than we are.
I didn't
Yes.
see your circle pop up when you did that, but okay.
Yeah, I didn't either. Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him with a little acid.
Okay. Go ahead and hit that attack.
All right.
Crit a bit. Crit that
I'll
bitch.
I'll get one square closer.
All
right.
So he just makes a saving throw.
Okay.
8 plus my con mod plus my proficiency bonus, which is
12, I think.
it's going to be a 12.
Hey, what do you guys think about Rhys Davis for like $15?
Chris, that's good. That's solid.
Who? What?
Chris, he's
Fantasy
on the new
baseball.
draft as well.
Oh,
This is gonna totally appeal to our followers. We had fantasy baseball talk and D&D at the same time.
yeah, all kinds of streaming that appeals to nobody.
Yep. Which is very accurately reflected in our listenership.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, there's one person watching right now.
If you can
15.
multiply the people that aren't listening by the other people that are also not listening.
We actually have one. We actually have one viewer right now. Surprisingly enough,
That?
I have no idea who.
I feel
Places, everyone. Places.
It's you.
I feel like
Let's
it's a
be-
dude who gets mad that I don't follow the rules. But
Let's be entertaining.
Nobody knows the trouble I seen.
well, there goes that guy.
Yeah.
There goes that guy. All right, go ahead and roll it up.
It's
Which up?
6.
What happened?
You said roll it up. I don't know what you were
Like
saying.
Talking to me for damage.
Oh, cool.
Well done.
It's. I'm just trying to get his attention.
Over the top.
Did you spill it on yourself?
He turned his hat backwards and he did 4 whole points.
Hey,
So
you
this-
guys
He
are
drank a
welcome to
whole
run
bunch of
down
beer
here.
and just projectile barfed at the guy.
So this is what happens. Glix does this amazing job of just kind
Yep.
of stealthing down and really avoiding this ogre's ire.
Pew, pew, pew.
He gets up to the point to where like he can make all sorts of effective attacks, and what he does instead is he gets ready to wind up to like spit this acid and kind of chokes a little and coughs. Instead coughs a little bit of acid. The ogre all of a sudden takes notice, turns around directly in Glix's direction. Glix, I want you to give me an athletics roll.
Oh no.
Oof. All right.
Well, it's not a 1.
Well, it's not a 1. What I'm going to do now is
This plan is going perfectly.
this
Yep.
plan is not going well at this
You're
point.
doing great.
Are you gonna need me to run down there and heal him or something before you can get
This-
back?
That
No,
is a distinct possibility.
I'll
Yes.
likely be dead.
No, I don't think you're going to be dead. Glix, will a 17 hit you?
Yeah, but I mean, my breath weapon's 30 feet.
Oh, it's 30 feet away. Okay, so
Yeah,
you
like holy shit.
all right,
If
my bad.
we're in combat, I'm using key and using dodge.
Okay, cool. So you're kind of stumbling over yourself as you're starting to run away, I imagine.
Yeah. Well, is he like he turns and faces me?
Yeah, he turns and faces you, tries to hit you, doesn't have the reach for it. Instead, smashes this poor little hut building solidly into the ground. In fact, the wood has kind of just turned into powder, and is now in roots, chasing you, and is gaining on you quickly. We're going to roll an athletics check here, see if we can catch you. Oddly enough, his athletics did not beat yours.
Okay.
You are lucky there. Go ahead and let me know where you are going to be now that the ogre is in chase. Is that where you're going to be? Right here?
I'm running straight backwards.
Okay, awesome. So you guys are hidden well enough that you get a surprise round of damage.
And just so you know, I mean, I want him to chase me. So, you know, I'm playing coy a little bit. I could easily dash and move 80 feet this round. So
Awesome. So
Yeah.
that'll work. If you guys want to attack, it's a surprise round. Or if you want to wait, it'll still be a surprise round. You guys all have ready action, so you'll attack before he does.
What are we talking
And we
about?
get the advantage, right?
Yes. Well, Lyle gets the advantage. I'm not sure.
Well, the giant man. Okay.
Yeah. Right. This guy. What is happening now is that the giant man.
can we just move up so he doesn't have to like?
Yes. So what the giant man does to this building right here is he completely demolishes it. I'm gonna move it off.
Oh, he just steps on it.
Just kind of like moves it, kind of smashes it off to the side. It's still like the base is still there, but the building is not. He is still paying no mind to you guys, and he is here.
regard for human life.
None. It's Kane. But
So yeah, then 5-foot step, and he doesn't know I'm here, so I can have a sneak attack, bow shot right at him,
go for it.
and we'll see how that goes. Eek.
You got advantage though, so that's nice.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a crit.
Hey.
Whoa.
Good God. Additional what damage?
That's a
16.
good question. How do I roll the damage? Hold on a moment. I don't
Is it
see where
supposed-
it says they changed the interface. Damn it! Hell. Hold on. I'll look
right.
at it on the MacBook. Jesus. Can't switch the laptops with the damage and the dingus. Raga raga.
Raga.
Wait, so if I attack him, do I get advantage?
Yeah, you do.
Nope.
Okay.
It's officially not in the display anymore. How do I roll damage? No idea.
No, damage is there.
What do you mean damage is there?
It's there. It rolled it for you.
Oh,
yeah,
did
but
it?
the additional damage isn't
Oh.
showing up.
Yeah,
Wait, what the fuck?
I never rolled damage.
No, it did. It says damage 16, but
Additional.
then the crit for the
Yeah, additional
additional,
blank.
yeah, is not showing up. There's nothing there.
Do you remember what it was before? Oh, there's no crit damage over here. That's
Try rolling another attack and see if it pops up.
Another what attack?
Just
Like a
another
roll
bow attack. Yeah. See if your crit advantage pops up.
Just a regular short bow attack.
Your crit doesn't affect your sneak attack damage.
What do you mean it doesn't attack my sneak attack damage?
Sneak attack isn't subject to crit. Sneak attack is separate from crit.
Explain.
Your crit damage, your sneak attack is not subject to critical hits. Critical hits just give you extra weapon damage. You roll you roll one extra d6.
Oh, okay. So the 16 is including the extra damage already.
No, 16 is not including the extra damage because its sneak attack is 2d6 right now. So he would do
Okay.
4d6 instead of 3d6 on a crit.
So he needs to roll more damage dice? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, he just rolled an extra 1d6 and got a 6
Gotcha.
on
Oh,
it.
good. I'll roll one die more 6 then.
Yeah, there you go.
So he did 22.
Cool.
22 is good.
That takes out a considerable chunk of
Oh, there
damage.
you go. One more
Done.
d6.
Considerable.
Okay, can I do a?
And I hit him with Witch Bolt for 3 damage, and he's going to take ongoing damage of a d12 a round.
Okay. And then what are you doing, Tycho?
I'm going to do an inflict wounds, and I'm going to use a higher spell slot.
Okay.
No,
Does that
don't
touch range?
don't get into melee range with an ogre.
Yeah, you
Don't
have to touch
do it.
for that. Do you have a range?
It's touch, so that might be a bad
Use
idea.
Thorn Whip. Do not get into melee range with an ogre.
Yeah, look,
Do not do it.
Oh,
do it.
Do it. Do it.
Okay, fine. I'll do Thorn Whip.
Thorn whip.
Although I don't want him to like be carried toward us.
Yeah,
Although,
but you can choose not to do it.
well, it's
Dragging
because
an dragging an opponent with an action is optional.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do that. How do I?
Cast the cast spell button on your spell sheet.
Oh, it's not under attack.
No, they changed the way it's laid out. In the top right of the spells box,
Oh,
there'll be a
cast
button that says cast spell.
Oh, whoa, wait,
That
wait,
didn't
wait.
work very well.
That did not show up.
You
No.
need to click the checkbox that says attack roll and damage.
Oh. Okay. Well.
It's complicated being a caster. Dang.
It's better now though than it was once you get used to it.
That will also hit. So, so the impression that you're getting in the first go round, this ogre is exceedingly easy to hit.
That's nice.
Yeah, you're just kind of hitting it. Like these are not your best rolls, and you're just kind of hitting it anyway. So it's pretty all right.
I'm gonna take another step back, by the way.
Take a
At this-
step back.
Or
At
maybe
this
can I just step up onto here?
Sure. And at this point, I would like everybody to roll me initiative.
Oh, come on.
Wait. You attempted to use the roll command for the value of a selected token, but
You
now
didn't have your character selected when you hit the initiative button.
I don't understand why that's a thing that needs to happen.
Because you can have multiple characters, so you can
Oh.
have control over multiple characters. You need to be telling it which initiative to feed it.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Ooh, boy.
Oh, I can't wait till I hit next level.
All right, good.
Firebolt goes up to 2d10 when I hit level 5.
Hey, good. Yeah, sure. All right.
Nice. Oh, good. Maybe you guys will kill it before it can kill me.
Nope.
Well, Lau will get a second sneak attack so if he crits again.
All right, hold on. Let me.
Because I doubt an ogre's beating a 22 or an 18 initiative.
Oh,
And-
he's got
oh, yeah.
11.
They're already in.
Yeah.
Oops. Let's do descending.
Oh yeah, I hadn't
There
seen.
we go.
I had it covered
So
up on a character sheet.
This 3x3 is now accurate.
Yes.
Is that right? Jesus.
Yes.
All right.
This is a large thing that is going on. Lyle, go ahead and go.
Boy.
And you still have advantage because it has not done a thing.
Yeah. So I feel like I have to attack again. I kind of want to run in and stab, but I'm going to stick back and shoot.
Don't halflings get like advantage or something against things that big?
I don't remember anything like that explicitly.
No, I think that's old. Never mind. I think that's an older version.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh no, it's like you get at disadvantage on opportunity. They get disadvantage on opportunity attacks against you. That's what it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Who's talking?
I assume that's Archie's girlfriend.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. He's
Good talking to you,
okay.
baby.
Don't get out of
Hey.
Dominican.
Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
hey, hey.
Guys, quit trying to pick up his girlfriend. You all have them already.
Even at all.
What's going on here? What are we doing?
Yeah, I forget what I'm supposed to be doing.
I look
It's
at
supposed
it
to be-
a second, and then you guys are going, hey, 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 hey.
Yeah, like with your lady. Hey, hey, hey,
Oh.
hey,
They all say, hey.
hey.
They're all trying to pick up your girlfriends,
Hey,
Archie.
how you doing? Hey.
She lost her voice, so.
Oh, hey, baby. I'll help you find it. Hey.
Yeah.
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Isn't that like the perfect girlfriend though? She can't talk.
No,
No.
that's not the perfect
Are you
girlfriend.
single,
That is
really? Are
absolutely-
you single?
What?
I wonder why you're single, actually.
Your girlfriend, is she single?
No.
What
Come
what
on,
am
let's go.
I was going to attack somebody, I think.
You were going to attack the
We're
ogre.
taking this ogre.
A sneak attack with the bow?
Somebody? Trying to remember who?
Like,
Yeah, the big, enormous thing.
Yeah, the bow.
There it
The
is.
bow will work.
yeah, 15. Oh, there's the turn order.
You still hit.
Yay!
You still hit.
14 damage. And then one more d6, right? Because it was a sneak attack, or is that already in there?
No, that extra d6 was the crit.
Yeah, 2, 4, and 4. Got it. Okay.
You're in there. So, anything else, Lyle?
No, that's it. That's my whole. Well, maybe a step. Let's
Oh,
do a step.
do the step.
Let's
Do the
it.
thing.
There you go.
Maybe. Wow, it's step into it.
Yep, stepping.
Bold. Tycho.
Let's get to stepping.
I'm trying to figure out which will do more damage. Thorn Whip or, like, shooting him with my bow.
Thorn Whip.
Thorn Whip. Um,
Thorn Whip
I
is
think it's-
massively effective.
I think it's literally the same, but I'll do Thorn Whip again.
You'll
because-
bet you're probably more likely to hit him with Thorn Whip.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Do it again. Bam.
Ooh,
Dang.
that hits. That does 4 damage. Oof.
4 points of damage.
Paper cuts here. Paper cuts. It's not happy about that, by the way, what you just did. Not happy about it.
That's the one that pissed it off.
Correct.
It is now pissed off, officially. In fact, we're going to add a little sticker to signify that it's pissed off.
Shit.
And
Stickers?
Yeah. Hold on.
Damn
It's the most pissed up. Hold on. Oh, I got it here. Pissed
Oh,
off.
he looks angry
Oh
now.
shit!
Oh, he's
Heartbroken.
heartbroken.
He's heartbroken. So.
No.
I soothe him.
It's always the ones that you love the most that betray the hardest. Okay, so this is how we're going to do. Oh, 4 points.
Not yet. He'll take it on my turn.
Oh, okay.
I just
Well,
went ahead and rolled it while I was remembering it.
Does anyone have a
Okay.
brief explanation about why this is happening?
We were scouting, and
We found an ogre, and we decided that killing it we're better suited for that than anybody else is, so we should do it.
Perfect.
And the head will look good on the wall next to the other ogre head we already brought back.
Okay, so this is what we're going to do. Kaylin, you are 1. Tycho, you are 2. Lyle, you are 3. Glix, you are 4. Okay, that
Lyle.
works out great.
Wait,
so,
with what?
ogre turn.
What were those numbers you just said?
Lyle, he's
Lyle.
turning after Lyle.
Pummel.
Oh, okay.
So this is what's going to happen. He kind of turns. He's very confused about the targets here. Does a little step in here.
Oh no!
He is. This is difficult terrain for him, by the way, because he is hitting branches and shit. And what we're going to do, he's going to roll. Does a 20 hit you?
Probably. Let me
Yes,
check.
yes, it does.
Yeah.
The 20 hits everyone in this group.
And what he will do is a very serious amount of damage. He does 15 points.
This is
He
news for
basically
me.
just
I don't know how
steps
to
in and punts
take
you
damage
like
in the
football.
whole situation. Not my fault.
Somebody turn the phone off. God damn it.
My bad.
You're good. That hurts.
Someone took the damage for me.
I did.
Good.
I did. I will. I'll take the damage off.
Great.
So don't worry about it. Kalen, you are now up. He's going to take what? 4 points of damage.
Yep.
Uh,
And I am going to. How big is this building ruin stuff that I'm standing next to?
It's about as tall as the ogre, so about 15 to 20.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to go ahead and say that it's 20 feet, and the ogre is also 20 feet.
Okay, so I'm just going to stand right here and keep channeling my spell at him. Because I can't
Okay.
break line of sight with him.
Okay.
I am following him, so if he moves to the south for some reason or something, I'm going to start moving northeast to try to keep line of sight. But otherwise, if he doesn't move, I'm staying right here.
Okay. Glix.
Dude, nobody punts my buddy.
Yep. That's what we're
Flank
hoping
that.
for.
No, flank that bitch, man.
We don't need no hero.
I'm on his flank. I'm on his
No,
flank.
no, you got to get on the opposite side of him.
Gotta draw that line.
Oh, come on.
There you go.
All right. So I am going to let's see. This is officially a large size creature, I'm
Oh
guessing.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Technically I could still grapple him.
Seriously?
Yeah, I can grapple one size larger than me.
Fuck.
But I'm not going to because I'm guessing he's probably got me on strength.
Oh yeah.
So instead, I am going to go flurry of blows, and I'm bringing the house.
Go for it. So that'll hit.
Okay, so 7.
I'll take it off.
Okay.
6. That'll hit as well.
3.
That'll hit as well.
4. Oh,
That'll hit.
last one. Bringing in the. I've just climbed up his back. Now I'm going for the headbutt, back of the head.
Go for the chokehold, man. Go for the chokehold.
And you're gonna go ahead and give me a save. Let's see.
Is it DC
Dexterity
12?
save, or you are knocked prone.
DC 12.
DC, yeah, 8 plus, yeah. Oh wait, wisdom modifier. Oh, yeah, I think it's 12.
Is it 12?
Yeah, it's 12.
Okay, because he just made it.
Uh-huh.
Just 13. So you rolled a 14, actually, just to let you know.
Nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just take a 5 foot step back here, just to give him
Right.
room to turn around, so he doesn't crush me as he turns.
Actually, I don't think you can do that.
Oh, I can't. Okay, I
Yeah,
stay
'cause
in
he
there.
made the movement. Yeah.
No, he can do it.
Oh, he
Attack
can.
him. Attack him, please.
That's fine. I'll stay right here. He's not gonna. I mean, I'm entitled to my space. Otherwise, it'll be a charging foul.
You're inside the circle. Though, bro. You're inside the circle. All right, Lyle, you are up.
I'm up. It sounds like it's time to drop the bow and just try and gut the guy. So let's
Go for
do.
Go for the hamstrings. Go for the hamstrings.
He's not. He's sneak attack because he's still surrounded, right?
Yeah, you get
Yes.
advantage in sneak attack.
There it is. Did that
What's
happen right?
That'll hit. Woof. Woof. Baby.
Hoofa.
And anything else?
That's it. That's the whole thing.
All right, Tycho.
What's
Dude,
the
he's still
scale?
on
on
his
this?
feet.
How far is each square?
5 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet. Okay, so I could theoretically shoot a healing word over to Lyle over there.
What's the scale? Is it
5 feet a
3 by 3
square.
creature is a what
Fif-
though? Is that
Large.
enormous? Large.
Large. Yeah.
It can be large or huge depending on the creature.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
This is just
Like-
large.
I feel like this should be a step higher than large, but whatever.
Large is kind of a. After
it's a
you
type.
get bigger than medium creatures, it gets weird because it depends on the creature itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want to point out that we've done 95 points of damage to this thing so far.
Okay. Well, I don't think my Thorn Whip is going to be the difference then. So
It might be. What's he looking like right now?
He's looking pretty bad.
Yeah.
If you
Pretty bad.
remember, if you thorn with him and you start dragging him towards you, they both get opportunity attacks on it.
oh, that's
Yeah,
a
so do
very
that.
good point.
Also, you might kill it, so also do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you don't kill it, then Lyle and Glix both have advantage, and Lyle gets another sneak attack on it.
Hmm. This is a very good point. Of course, you guys are all yelling this to me as I'm trying to decide what to do,
Yeah.
standing up on this building here.
Mhm.
Can I do a cantrip, but use it in a higher spell slot?
No,
Wait, what the hell?
no,
No?
you cannot.
Really?
No.
Cantrips already scale up automatically.
Oh, all right.
Oh. Okay. Well. Okay.
Cantrips have a built-in
Um,
mechanic to keep them leveling up, so you can't use them as spell slots.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll do a Thorn Whip then. It
Good
says
call.
if the creature's large or smaller, you pull them. So that includes this guy.
That's awesome.
Oh Lord, here we
You're
go.
A 20-foot tall. Oh.
Yep.
And you do it.
And you get a second
And-
attack. And you get a second attack roll because you have advantage on it.
I
Okay,
did.
so this is
Yeah, because it's flanked already, so it has to react to everything.
Oh,
Because
even though
they're
it-
flanking it, everyone attacking it gets advantage.
What?
What?
Wait,
It has to react to both of them at once, so it can't react to ranged attacks very well either.
so you basically roll it again, see if you get a crit.
Okay.
Roll a d20 and see if it's a crit.
Oh. Roll a d20.
Yes.
No, it's not a crit. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry
Yeah,
about it.
cool.
Okay.
You're cool. All right, so
Um,
this is what occurs. I want. I mean, just roll me both Lyle and Glix. Roll me basic attacks twice.
I don't like that I have to scroll down past all of these, whatever the
Like
hell. these
regular
spells
basic
are.
attacks?
No, I'm
Tycho,
sorry, yeah,
Here,
because
I'll
it's
whisper to
these are opportunity attacks, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll me another one, Glix.
Another one?
Yeah, we'll take the higher.
But it's not a sneak attack. It's just regular basic attack.
Right.
1, 2.
10. We're going to take the higher damage, and we're going to take the if there was a crit in there. So we're going to take the 6, and we're going to take the 10.
Nice.
Awesome. And let me know where are you going to pull him to, Tycho, and I want to know what this looks like.
Okay, so I create a long vine-like whip covered in thorns. Okay, I'm just reading the spell description at this point.
We got that.
I shoot out. I gesture in his general direction, and thorns come shooting out, grab him around the arms, and start dragging him toward me. He at first tries to shrug it off, but then inevitably loses his footing and starts getting dragged, backpedaling as quickly as possible. Meanwhile, Glix is standing there and punches him, which apparently hurts. And Lyle, while sitting in a tree, manages to attack him with a sword, which I guess also apparently works. And he's looking pretty bad.
I don't miss
Yeah.
that
As
opportunity
he
to
gets
injure
dragged
people.
sort of sideways past me, I just get like the perfect shot right at his Charlie horse.
Oh, and he only moves 10 feet.
Okay, so
he'd probably end up from there. He'd probably get dragged down one square and then down diagonal one, like that.
Yeah. So he's like this. Most excellent. Tycho, anything else?
Nope.
He is now going to try and fuck up Glix.
Good times.
And since I still am trying to keep line of sight, I go ahead and move.
All right. Yeah, that's gonna hit. That's a 23.
Barely.
No.
Barely hits me. My 15 AC.
And 5, 12 plus 6. So that is 19 points of damage. I will just go ahead and take that off.
I laugh.
That did quite a bit actually.
Come on,
for-
I kind of laugh and I just stretch my neck left and right.
Laughing.
Shrug my
Jack is
shoulders.
dying.
So what happens is that this gentleman is dragged a little bit. The thorn whips disengage. And he looks at you and screams, bringing this club down across your body. Hits you extraordinarily hard. You're laughing. I want you to go ahead and give me a deception check, because this is a total ball face lie, what you're doing right now.
Yeah. No, here's what actually happens. I get to my knees and begin crying.
He's nursing like 5 broken ribs.
Right?
Yes,
Crouching
you are.
crab.
Well, no, really what it is like he hits me, I go flying backwards, and I furrow into the ground for about 10 feet. Sliding backwards.
Like some bad Dragon Ball comic.
Yeah, this is exactly like Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So,
But I pop back up, I pop back up. I'm
Yeah,
right back in the fray.
you're durable. You're pretty
Yeah.
durable.
I can take another one of those.
Yes. So, Kaylin, roll the damage. 8.
And I'm basically
go
doing the
ahead.
same thing I was previously. Try to keep line of sight, not really doing anything else yet.
Okay.
Because I still get 2 more turns of free damage on him.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
There you go, Glix.
All right.
This is your chance for redemption. Here we
There it
go.
All right.
Punch him in the
Here I
nutsack.
go. I get up.
And he's an
and,
ogre. It's probably a really big target.
I come up to my knee. I hop right back in the fray.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to do flurry of blows because that would be foolish. I am going to come in with my standard attack here. Just teasing me with the 20, dude.
All right, you missed it there.
And then coming in with a kick.
That hits.
And that's 7 points of damage. And I am going to use patient defense now.
Okay, so,
So I have dodge for the rest
I'm
of the turn. So
I'm gonna
any
cut you
attacks-
off. I'm gonna cut you off right there.
Okay.
Oh,
you were
hold on.
joking.
Hold on. Wrong one. Wrong one. Wrong one. Well, I just yeah, I don't have it. So never mind. But you kill the ogre.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No Mike Tyson punch out sound effects, but we killed him.
No.
Hooray.
Yeah, you killed him. You
I
what
got him
happens-
with a roundhouse.
yeah. What happens is that I'm gonna describe this. It's raining, so the ground is pretty wet. When you get hit, you're kind of digging in there. There's like mud in your feet. You're really questioning whether or not you're going to be able to finish this. But you drink some Gatorade real quick. Then you start reaching real deep. The Reggie Miller "It's Winning Time" speech comes on, and that's you just come up. You knock this. You just punch the ogre in the face, and the face kind of collapses. You can tell that there's been substantial damage done. It just can't really take all that much more, and kind of caves in. The ogre looks a little dazed for a couple of seconds, starts stumbling backwards, and eventually just collapses down into the ground and dies effectively. What you're left with now is the smoldering remains of the town. It's just a lot of rain, and for some reason, all the goblins have vacated the area for reasons that you can't quite tell. So we are going to go back to the world map, and I want to know what you guys are going to do now.
First off, I'm chopping the head off that ogre.
Cool. It takes a while.
Especially since all she has is a dagger.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm happy to help.
I'm getting one of the guys to get with those big guys with a sword type thing to cut the head off for me more
So-
accurately.
I'll donate my
Yeah.
first after the cost.
There you go. It's
I'm
takes
tying
a
it off to
while.
the cart and dragging the thing along with us.
it takes a while. It's very disgusting. There's just a lot of blood, copious amounts of blood, just too much blood.
Yes,
really.
but think of how awesome it's going to look when we hang that bitch up on the wall next to the other one.
This head is also as big as you are.
It's going to look awesome.
It's like 4 feet tall. There's some weird shit going on here. So yeah, because how tall are you anyway, Caleb?
5'3", something like that. She's tiny,
Yeah,
but
the
she's
thing-
not like midget.
This thing is only a foot shorter than you are.
Mhm.
So yeah,
Well, we have the cart, right?
Hmm
yes you do. Yes you do.
We'll come back with a golem and a giant ogre head. I mean, we're gonna have some shit to show off. Like, yeah, look at this crap.
Yeah, your cart is not smelling well.
Yeah.
This is not a good thing, and it's heavy. There's just like a lot of weight now.
Mhm.
The horse is looking at you like really.
Well, that's what my suggestion was. Instead of put it in the cart, just tie it off behind it and drag it.
All we really want is the
That's
skull. It's not like we're gonna take the. It's not like we're gonna have the head taxidermied, right?
Hmm No, we're just taking it to the
We just
city
want
and
the
like,
skull.
yeah, we're claiming the bounty on this thing.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
Pay us.
Yeah.
We killed ogres. You should be paying
Alright.
us lots of money and giving us free things.
Hi. Oh, hey.
Hey.
Can we take a quick break?
Yes.
It's about to get loud up in here for like 5 minutes.
All right. Cool.
So, guys, how was it?
Medium, Daddy. Medium is medium.
I've got fanfic to read, so I'm good.
Did
Yes.
on your head?
Hey, I took a digger. Oh, Daddy's playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
I would like to
Hey,
point
what's
out
that
that
big
Cliff has
one?
apparently never heard of the mute function.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute my mic preemptively so I don't accidentally, drop an F-bomb or something.
This is amazing.
Daddy is playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh man, it's always bad when your kids know you're a nerd.
Well, wait, doesn't Jason have a headset when he plays?
Yeah, he can mute
Yeah.
that shit.
He's not wearing it right now.
Yeah, but I'm more worried about, me dropping an F-bomb and his kids hearing it or something.
Nah, you'll be alright. Just
That's his fault. It's his fault.
I know it's his fault, but his kids don't need to suffer for his mistakes.
you just don't drop an F bomb.
Yeah, I'm pretty good about that for the most part.
Balls testicle pickle. That's all you need to say.
Just don't talk about Alabama politics and we'll be good.
Yeah.
Because if we talk about Alabama politics, then I'm probably going to swear because I hate my state.
Everybody hates your state.
Someone just nominated Moncada in my league.
Oh, cool. That's gonna be like $60.
Yeah, let everyone overpay. You should actually have nominated Okada a while ago.
He's
I would-
actually about to go for like $6.
Oh my god, that's such a fucking good deal. That dude's a man.
Yeah,
Moncada's a
if you can get him for under 10,
fucking
take
man.
it. But
I don't have enough money anymore.
you should have nominated him earlier then.
Yeah.
That's such
The
a
first
smart
thing,
play.
the first rule of auction draft is pick the guys you don't want and are going to go for a lot of money and nominate all of them.
Sure.
That's the very first thing you should be doing.
Can I tell you who else I've gotten in the meantime?
Sure, why not? No, but everyone loves listening to other people's draft stories.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, I
All
got Alan Craig for $5. I got Chris Davis with a K for 15. I got Colton Wong for 15. I got Romo for 3. And I got Billy Hamilton for 1.
Oh.
Oh, I like that for $1.
All right, hold on.
All right.
That was my fault.
All right.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah, I
Let me
mean,
know when we're all good.
obviously without steals, Hamilton's value is dramatically reduced, but maybe he'll learn to hit singles and stuff. Also, I chose not to keep Adam Eaton for $5, and now he's going for 10.
He's a good player.
I know.
That's
I
still
really
probably a
do.
solid decision, though.
He's a good
Yeah.
player. All right. So cool. You guys are. We're gonna go ahead and get back. Do a little reset. You guys are looking at this town that is smoldering. All sorts of fire. It's pretty well leveled. The ogre has done. You can go loot it. You want to go loot it? Is everybody on board with that plan?
Go loot the ogre.
No,
Loot the
loot
town.
what's left of the town.
Oh,
What's
no.
left of the town? Oh yeah, I'm down with
Is
that.
there anybody even in the town?
Are there any goblins that we should be like, yeah, bitch, we killed your ogre. What are you gonna do? Watch them
No.
run away and piss their
No.
pants?
No, there are no goblins. They have all moved towards the west.
Do we see any signs of what's going on to the west that will cause all the goblins to move out?
Oh, you do not. You see its visibility is getting poor. You just know that they went out west. Remembering back to Thuda's plans, you would imagine that there's a counteroffensive going on. But that can go one of two ways. Either the goblins retreat and remarkably quickly and kind of head back your way, or Thuda's men completely run roughshod and, work it so that they end up linking up with you. So, yeah. I mean, you guys are looking at this smoldering town. I'm imagining that you're investigating it.
Sure.
Is everybody here?
I'm here.
I'm here.
All right, cool. So you're just kind of looking over the town. There's all sorts of corpses from various races. You actually think that most of the people who aren't dead are captured and being used as prisoners. You didn't see any slave carts, but you're looking down. There's some pretty obvious tracks that there are pretty. There have been carts here, and they have moved back east, following that little crooked trail that kind of leads out of the town. Looking over all sorts of houses, the men that you're finding, they're all military age, weren't necessarily carrying weapons, but they look capable. There's some women in there and some children, and it's just complete waste. I want everybody to go ahead and roll me an investigation check. All right. Oof. Wow. While you're just kind of like looking at the mud, probably.
Look, that's
Oh,
how
that-
it goes sometimes.
Kalen, you were kind of looking over the ruins. You're kind of following back to where the ogre was. You're tracing and double backing towards the church.
I all want you to get some water.
Awesome. And you are kind of overturning something, and what you notice is that there's a cellar with two doors, and they look of particular interest to you because you see a square on the door of the cellar.
I'll be back in 2 minutes. Sorry.
Okay.
A square sounds not good because that's been not good when we found it in the past. So I'm going to open this cellar.
No.
You're not going to motion over to anybody?
I'm going to motion over to everyone, but I found it. But I'm opening this thing.
Oh, hey,
Uh,
what's
you-
that?
You open the cellar. You are looking into the cellar. It's you see like little light sources. It's a hallway you would estimate to be about 20 feet long by 10 feet wide, and it kind of leads down into a red door. Everything's lit red, and it looks like a red door.
Do I feel any magical emanations coming off this door?
Nope.
I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
No. On what? On the door?
I cast it on myself, and I feel magic around me.
You don't feel magic at the door. How wide is the area?
It's a good question. I think it's like 30 feet, something like that.
All right, so go ahead and open the door.
Doo-doo.
Spectacular. My boy.
I can sense presence of magic within 30 feet of me.
Okay, you don't sense any magic in your immediate vicinity.
What?
And this is where you guys end up.
I don't see.
Top left.
So there are... Yeah, top left. Sorry.
Oh, I see it. All right.
There's no grid here, but this is kind of like where you guys are. I would ask that you guys not make any overarching like quick moves or anything, just very quickly. So yeah,
How well lit is it in here?
it's not well lit.
I'm going to cast... Is there any rocks or
Oh, there.
crap on the ground I can pick up?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
I'm going to pick up a pebble and hand it to Lyle. Or no.
No, I
Lyle's
can do-
used
I can do
Lyle's used to be in the dark, so I'm going to hand it to Glix and cast light on it. and tell him, this will stay lit for you, and
Why
hide
don't
it
we
or
see
something.
him?
How
How
are you able to cast light? You have that spell too?
Yeah, every spellcaster gets light if they want it.
Why
And it's
don't-
one of
why
the most
don't you
basic
see him in the
cantrips.
dark?
It's a
Caleb,
torch,
what's
so
your radius?
it's 20 feet bright light, 40 feet dim
I'll do the same.
on Glix. You can see in
You
the
need
dark.
it.
I know, but
No, you don't want to light yourself up. You don't have to. Glix can't see in the dark, and Lyle's used to being in the dark, so he's fine.
What are you talking about? I'm used to being in the dark. Like, what are
You're a
you talking
rogue. You're used to sneaking around.
about? I'm not that kind of rogue.
Well, I don't want to light up the guy who's going to be sneaking around through the shadows. That doesn't make
Yeah,
sense.
Okay, so don't lead up me because lead up. I don't care. I'm not going to be sneaking through.
I give a light source to Glix.
All right. Is Glix here?
Probably not.
So we will wait. Just want to remind you guys that you have not healed.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's not on me. That is on cleric person.
Oh, hey, let's hang out and I'll heal everybody.
That might be a good idea.
There you go.
What does that mean?
Okay. Well, who wants to get healed first?
Yeah,
Also,
me.
why can't I find us on the map?
We're along the left-hand wall, about halfway down, third of the way down, something like that.
Oh, I see.
I really wish it would put you where your characters are.
Yeah, there needs to be a snap too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The best way I find to do it is just click on the little the zoom bar and just drag it all the way out and find me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I had to do. Okay, I guess Lyle. I'll do a cure wounds.
Thank you.
That's hysterical. Dude, put some clothes on. Sorry, guys. All right, what are we doing?
Holy shit, that's good.
Okay, that
Peter?
one's for Lyle, and then Glix.
I'll give the points back to Lyle.
Thank you.
15 is good. Oh, where are you guys?
You're in the the middle third on the left. Zoom all the way out and you'll see it.
Yeah, I see it.
Glix gets.
I wish you could I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I just was saying I wish you could actually center on a spot on the map.
Right. Lyle, you're at full health right now.
Probably. I think so. Close.
Okay.
And I'll be down. I'm down quite a bit still.
Yeah. You still got.
I'm down 6.
But you're close enough that it's not worth casting another spell on you.
So it's
Not
bad.
one of that size, maybe something small.
That's the smallest one he has, 1d8.
Yeah, no, you're good then.
So this is
Oh,
this is
1d8?
1d8 plus something. Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
so
Plus
you.
wisdom.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh, that's it. It's end of sentence.
What you guys are looking at is a library area. There's all sorts of books on here. It's in common. These are your kind of rudimentary spell books. Which is very first level stuff.
So I'm in heaven, basically.
That you're seeing so far. Yes, you are actually oddly distracted by.
Was this in the little town?
This was underneath where the former church was.
Wow. I'm pretty pumped about this too. I'm not. I don't
Did
know
I
about
see
that.
any signs of footprints along the floor, stuff like that, like people had gone in here?
No,
Recently?
you do, but not recent. It's.
Can I do
But-
a perception check?
What are you looking for?
I don't know, stuff.
Okay.
Or I don't know.
You see
fair.
stuff, definitely.
I mean, yeah.
Is
What,
there any sign that there's been anybody alive in here, in the last 100 years?
Yes, there are all over the place. These books are not. There's no cobwebs growing over them. As you're kind of more closely examining the bookshelves, just based off your perception rolls, your perception roll, you're starting to get the feeling this is actually pretty commonly used, but for some reason has not been used in the recent past. You would probably guesstimate. Why don't you give me an investigate roll? Give me an investigate roll. Let's see how tight you can get this band down to. produce.
Sorry, wrong roll.
That did not work out so well for you. Either person actually, and Kaylin actively hurt you there. So would you
Actually, my intimidate roll could count because it's the same stat modifier, but that's not the point.
No, it's not. So you you can't tell, but you know that in the recent past the people have not been here.
Okay.
I'm just looking for like scholarly textbooks, anything on history or.
I recognize a lot of these
arts.
books. I've seen them in libraries and stuff in the capital. There's all kinds of stuff in this library. Do I get a sense of where we are relative to the organizational scheme of the library?
You're at the entrance. I mean, that's pretty.
Yeah, I mean, I know we're at the entrance, but like, how is this library organized versus what's normal for the region?
You don't know what's normal for the region, though.
Mm-hmm. I only know it's normal for the capital.
Based off of libraries that you're used to, this is probably the first floor, and it's
Are they using like the Dewey Decimal System or?
This is alphabetical. So you're at the A's. You're at the A's.
All right. We should
probably start a search for awesome sauce.
Yeah, there's light sources. I see one off to the north of us. We should probably search the perimeter of the room before we go inside. And get a feeling for how big this place is so we don't get lost,
I think we should just start wandering horror movie style, all separately.
I think that's a poor choice.
I think that's a very, very good idea for role-playing purposes and a terrible idea otherwise.
Have you seen the trailer for It Follows?
No. I haven't.
I really want to see this movie.
The first thing Glix's idea reminded me of, honestly, was The Rise of Leslie Vernon, that mockumentary serial killer movie. Do you guys ever see it? Oh, it's freaking hilarious.
So yeah, I'm looking for like any kind of like, my interests: martial arts, tailoring, dragon king.
I say
punching or stowing.
I say we go walk and find. There's usually a desk with some sort of organizational catalog somewhere in a library this big. So I say we go find that, and then we can start searching from there. And we should probably set up a guard along the at the door.
I'll guard the door. That's fine. I'll do that.
Okay, so get the Glix and Tycho. Let's go find the card catalog, for lack of a better term.
Just
what are we looking for?
Libraries. Before computers, libraries had card catalogs. Even old libraries had them. There was something at a reception desk, something telling you how the library was organized, where things were on shelves.
Asking why, though? Why are you guys?
I know what a card catalog is. I've been to libraries. I'm saying, why are we doing that?
Because we want to know what's in this library. This is obviously a very big library. Why is it hidden under a church? If we know what's in it, we know why it was hidden.
Was it hidden?
What's that?
Seems like
What's
it was
that?
here.
It's in a cellar. It was stuck in a cellar under a church, and it's far bigger of a library than the town itself would justify.
Yeah.
There's something a little suspicious about that.
Can you guys see this up here, like straight ahead of us?
Yeah.
It looks like it opens up. I think we should go over there. And like these shelves right here look like they're made of a different material. Maybe we should look there as well.
Yeah.
Sure.
That's the direction I was going to suggest we go in.
Okay.
All right, I will back
go
up
that
about
way.
10 feet, but keep my eyes behind us.
So Kaylin, once you hit this spot, your detect magic starts tripping up and starts feeling a strong sense of magic here. It's not malicious, but you know that this is kind of the spot.
I hold up my hand and the typical stop motion.
Wait, can I cast detect magic also? Because mine actually gives specificity as to like where stuff is coming from.
Yeah, mine does too, probably. I just haven't bothered to read the description.
But yeah, you can cast detect magic if you wish to, just in case you guys get split up or whatever.
Okay.
Just let me know if you're going to do that, and then.
I cast can't detect magic.
Okay, I'll detect magic as well.
Okay. So first, Kaylin, I want you to give me an Arcana roll.
That is a skill that I actually possess, theoretically.
Ooh,
21. Okay, good enough. Very good. So you you're kind of thinking about this and thinking back to your studies, and you realize that this is the card catalog system. This is an information vein. This is an information vein. This is kind of like, and you have very rudimentary knowledge of what has gone on east. Like this is, you just have very, very basic, more assumptions. And your assumption is that people out here, because you view them as Hicks, would not be able to construct this.
All right, I'm going to walk into the room and walk up to one of the pedestal-looking thingies.
I'll come with him.
Okay. Tycho, give me an Arcana roll.
This is not going to go well.
Are you drunk again, Tycho?
Yes, I also suck at Arcana.
Oh,
Chris. You're like Tycho gets this clairvoyant sense about him and goes, I don't think it works by stepping up to the pillars. I think you have to be in the center. And the first thing that you notice is that this is square formation. And once you step into the center, 3 beams of light interconnect all of the pillars. Kaylin, you kind of take a step back, and then your magic realizes that this type of magic isn't going to hurt you.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more of like an activator, so that the stream is kind of active. So you don't necessarily want to break the stream.
Don't cross the streams.
Don't cross the streams.
No, never cross them.
But you know that if you step through the stream, it will not hurt you.
I'm moving up to be a little closer, by the way.
Okay.
Wait, are the streams hitting me?
No.
Okay, in the middle?
No.
They're connecting the
It's just
square.
four
They're
pillars.
connecting the pillar things.
Okay.
So these, what happens now is that the pillars open up and they kind of display like this book, upon, like on top of each pillar, and you get the sense that they are waiting for your instruction.
I ask,
Reveal us your secrets, books.
tell me of the history of this library.
Do it.
That book is not in the library.
Who created this library?
That book is not in the library.
Yeah, but do it.
I'm like, waving my hand.
Are there any books on the history of the region?
Jin.
What?
And what it does is that it goes and it gives you a giant book. And that book would be to the south of where you are, and kind of like right here. I don't know if you can see the thing.
All right, I'm gonna pull out my journal and writing. I'm pulling out my journal and writing kit. I'm just gonna sit down and start writing this stuff down as it tells it to me. Because I'm gonna ask it. I don't want to have to walk, go grab a book, come back.
Ask about. Like, do I know like what's the name of like the most famous like text on like martial arts? But like one that is like the best one. You know?
Okay.
Do they have
That's right.
Hold on.
like Tropic of Halfling Corn?
Okay, so very quickly, if you guys want to take notes, the history of the region was written by Giles Roll.
Okay.
What are you asking for? I'm going to go in order. So, Glix, what were you asking for?
Like the book about martial arts, like the book, you know, the foundation piece.
Like Tango's book, except about martial arts.
So
Like-
what this martial arts, it gives you the location, and what it is it's called Way of the Fist, and it is by Mera Wente.
Spell that for me.
Wente. MERAWENTE.
Okay.
And I'm writing down directions as the thing reads it out, so I know exactly where it is and where all the books that it lists out are.
Okay, so the history is going to be pink. I want you to remember that. History is going to be pink. Martial arts is going to be red. Lyle, what were you asking for?
The sodden female and her lusty adventurer.
Does this library have the lusty Argonian maid?
Oh, that's
No.
a good one. That's a classic.
Solid one. So that is written by Morty, and you could tell the pillars are judging the shit out of you. What was the name of the book again?
The sodden female.
Okay.
Sodden as in wet.
Right.
And the lusty servant.
And kind of goes. It gives you the location, and it's not happy.
It's fine.
It actually with
It's not to
disdain.
be happy. It just needs to give me the location.
Okay, and that
I kind of shoot Lila a look like, really? You had to wait until you had to do this in front of all of us?
that is going to be purple.
That's
Is anybody else
the book I was
asking?
interested in reading.
You weren't interested in
Anybody
reading it. Let's be honest. You just wanted the pictures.
I'm
Oh,
not
I got
pleased-
one. I got another one.
I'm not pleased that my crit on Arcana is leading to this kind of shenanigans.
I got another one.
All right, what is it?
Advanced tailoring techniques.
Oh Lord.
Hey,
That is by Exerd Near, and it gives you the location there. Advanced. It is advanced tailoring techniques.
I asked if there are any books on the history of that lich that built the library. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Talir.
Talir, yes.
yeah.
Biographies of Talir, that sort of thing.
And what it tells you when you ask for Talir is lower level, all histories of Talir.
Wow.
I asked about the archmage that trained the two archmages that trained Talir. If there are
Name
any books on
unknown.
them.
Name
What?
unknown.
Name unknown. I go back through. I pull up my notes that I took while I was in the tower that have the two guys' names on them and ask for those two specific names.
Information located in histories of Talir, lower level.
Okay.
I got one more.
Yep.
Pressure points and centers of pain.
Also located in The Way of the Fist by Morty.
Nice. Okay.
Merrill-Wente, sorry.
Nice. Okay.
History of golems and blood magic.
Okay, and it gives you that location, and that was written by Umrock.
Rock, golems, blood magic. History of the Eastern Kingdoms.
Also located in History of the Region.
Okay. Trying to think. History of the noble houses of Esmeralda.
Are you just
Unknown.
making up all these names, or do you actually know of these books?
He's just asking for, like,
I'm asking, do you have
Subjects.
books on this subject?
subjects. Irrelevant.
Because you're going to have to carry all these books. We're not going to carry these for you.
Oh, I've
So
got
far, it's
fun.
only like 3.
My character will carry books. She has no qualms with carrying books.
How about how to craft a bag of holding?
Wow. Advanced magic, lower level.
Okay, so everything magic related on the lower levels for the most part.
Everything advanced magic related, yeah.
Is there
Okay.
anything relating to how to gain more power as a life cleric?
Clerics
Probably
are
on the lower levels.
inefficient clerics, lower level.
Inefficient cleric.
Where is the entrance to the lower level?
It is
There's a staircase right behind it.
yeah, here.
Okay. Is the lower level off limits to visitors?
Test required to gain access to the lower level.
What does this test entail?
Answer questions. A quiz. And
Okay.
a test of strength.
Can you
Okay.
bring up the lights?
No.
Yeah.
Is there a method to increase the lighting in this library?
Not enough energy.
What could we do to give it more energy?
Kill your friends.
Burn some books. And some friends.
Okay. Are there supplies of reagents in this library for interested spellcasters?
Lower level.
Lower level. All right. So
Okay.
everything interesting is on the
I'm
lower
just going to
level.
leave and then come back in like 20 minutes when you guys have named every single book in this library.
If I was being in character seriously about this, my character would be going nuts right now. Like I would be
Yeah.
having an orgasm just from the thought of finding this library.
Great. So
Yeah.
what we're saying is that we'll assume that happens, and we'll be outside while it does.
All right, cool. So you
One
gain,
more.
Yeah, let's
One
go
more
ahead and just go down to the
question.
lower level now.
all right, basically,
Where's Way of the Fist? Is that on the lower level?
No. All right. So you collect all the books that you want. They're in the designated locations. We're just going to go ahead and say that you do that. You guys.
I sketch a quick map of the library as I'm walking around it, so I know where things are.
Okay. They have been marked on the map. So, for example, you see this marking? Don't do that.
Where'd it go?
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. Cool. So lower
Where
level.
did everybody go?
Lower level.
Okay. So go ahead and walk up to the door. So one of those doors is pieced out. The other door right here, you are encountered by this gentleman who stands up. He looks at you, and
Hey, what up?
he says, "State your purpose."
We seek to enter the lower level of the library.
There's an island that has 3 gods. One god always tells a lie, and the other always tells the truth. The third god has random behavior. To top it off, these 3 gods, being jerks, answer in their own languages such that you are unable to tell which word between ja or da means no or yes. You have 3 questions to work out the true god, the false god, and the random god.
Huh.
What?
It's a logic puzzle. Don't answer. Do not ask it questions yet. True, false, random.
But that's what we have to do?
Mm-hmm. We're solving a logic
One
puzzle. There's
god.
2 possible... There's one god that always tells a lie, one god that always tells the truth, and one god that behaves randomly. They will
Is that
answer
what it
ja
is?
or da, but we don't know which one of the 2 is which. So they will tell... If we ask it a question, it will tell us a word, but we don't know whether the word means yes or no.
Well, the trick is to ask all 3 the same question.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the question is, let me see, am I smart enough to know this? I don't know.
Did it say what? Like
And
how
you
many
can't
times
tell.
I'm allowed to ask?
They're
It
gonna
says we're
respond
allowed to
with
ask 3
ja
questions
or
total.
da. They're going to respond with ja or da, but we don't know if that means yes or no.
Yes.
So what we ask all 3 is, would one of them...
But that involves guesswork. That involves guessing. That's the problem.
No, if you ask all 3 of them a question that would result in a yes answer, then you're going to be able to figure out which one is the yes, and then you'll be able to figure out which one's lying and which one's telling the truth.
No, we can't, because the god that is random could tell us yes or could tell us no, and we don't know whether he's telling the truth or lying.
Sorry, can we state the original thing again? I didn't hear it well.
There are 3
go
gods.
slowly here. No, I'm going to do it.
All right.
There is an island that has 3 gods.
Yep.
One god always tells a lie. The third has random behavior.
The one god,
Top it
the
off.
second god always tells the truth. Sorry.
Yes,
Okay. One god always tells a lie.
and one always tells the truth. Then the third one is a random. The X behaves randomly.
Yeah.
To top it off, these 3 gods, being jerks, answer in their own languages, such that you're unable to tell which word between ya or da means no or yes. So basically, ya or da can mean no or yes, and that's how they're going to answer your questions. So you have 3 questions to work out: the true god, the false god, and the random god.
And if we go with Jason's solution, which is ask every god the same question, we will get a 2 and 1. We just don't know which one of them is going to be the variable god. Therefore, we can't figure out conclusively. We're guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why we're not.
That
I
is
don't like
accurate.
Jason's solution.
There's got to be a higher level thing. That we
Yeah,
can do than
I'm
that.
thinking it out. Give me a minute.
It's you ask one, is the... So you've got 2 and then the third. So each one you ask, is that the god that gives a random answer? Is that the god that gives a random answer?
Wait.
Are you the god that gives a random answer?
So you ask each god, "Are you the god that gives a random answer?"
Yeah.
But then you'll get a yes, you'll get a no.
And you'll get one or the other, and you don't. The problem is we don't know which word means yes or no.
You don't ask each one, are you the god? You ask each one, is that the God at one particular one?
Yeah, but even so,
So
when he tells the truth, we'll say
there's
no.
three
first.
gods, and you're saying you ask one. You ask the first.
It falls
god
into
if
the same.
second
It falls
god-
into the same trap as
is the
asking
second
everything the
answer.
same question.
And you ask the second god if the second god.
You
is-
ask God 1 if God 3 is the random God. You ask God 2 if God 3 is the random God. You ask God 3 if God 3 is the random God. You'll
Yeah,
get a
that's
yes,
right.
a no, and you'll get a coin flip for the third.
Well, okay.
And you
so-
won't know which
so-
one of the ones is which.
But we can also reevaluate. We get to ask 3 questions.
You have 3 questions
Yes.
total. So asking them the same question will not work.
So we can reevaluate after 2 questions, right? So
Yes, but we need to figure out a better
well,
solution than that system.
right. But hold on. So if we ask a question and they say the same thing, then we know that, and we ask them a question, and we know the answer is yes. And then
We
people
either
ask
know
the same
that-
thing. Hold on. And we ask 2 people the same question, and they say the same thing, then we know one of those is real, one of those is yes, and one of those is random. And then we can change up. We can decide after that what to do.
We don't know which one of the words means yes and which one of the words means no.
Right, but if we know that the answer is yes, and 2 people say the same thing, I guess they might both be no, right?
It could be the liar and it could be the random. If they answered yes or no, that would work. The problem is we don't know what their answer means. We just know the word.
Yeah, they're answering like blah or flaw.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's hard.
In other news, I just
I just think
got
if you
Josh Johnson for $1.
I think
Nice.
if you ask a question that's going to force. If you ask a question, no, it's too many.
I don't know. I've written a lot of truth tables just now, and I haven't figured it out yet. It's hard. It's hard.
Wait a minute. What are we trying to figure out? We're trying to figure out which one is which.
Yes, we have to tell it all 3, which one out of the 3 gods is each thing. So we have to get all 3 right.
But if you ask,
Have we all
one
seen the
of-
movie Labyrinth?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because it's that shit. That's the
Wait,
Well, but that's only 2 though. This is
Wait,
yeah,
3.
exactly.
Question.
It's the kind of shit. That's what
do we
I'm
have to ask each guy one thing, or can we just?
No,
ask
we have 3
three
questions total.
Okay, so if we ask any statue the same thing twice, and they answer 2 different things, then we automatically know that's the random.
Yes.
Although I don't know how that helps after that.
No, because it uses up 2 of our questions to identify one god, and we don't have conclusively know which one of it is which.
You're spamming it.
And he never actually said this, but we've just been assuming that you can only ask yes or no questions.
All they will tell us is yes or no.
Right, but theoretically, you could ask other questions.
Yes.
How does that change anything?
I don't think it does if the only things they're going to tell, because he said they use a language we don't know. So anything they tell us is gibberish that we don't understand, except for whether or not it's an affirmative or a negatory, and we don't know which one of those 2 is which.
Wait a minute. What if we ask them a question where the answer is totally clear? What if we ask them a question that is like, is this color blue?
Are you on an island?
Mhm.
Yeah. Then the answer is totally clear. Then you're going to know.
Hypothetically, one of us would tell us the truth. One of us would lie. One of them would lie.
And the third one would give us a
One of
coin
them
flip,
would
and we
maybe-
don't
But
know.
here's the thing. You have 3 questions. If you eliminate the first one, so you ask the first guy, "Is this a pencil?" and he says no.
No,
He's
but we
either
don't know
the
what he
liar.
said, because
But
it's
here,
not-
no. But you can.
So 3 guys are now
But that's-
appearing before you.
3 guys.
3
Three
gods.
gods.
yes.
Gods. But that's the key. Okay, but we don't know what Da and Ja means. But you can ask them, is this a pencil? And
You're right, but it might be the guy who lies, and then we'd say, "Oh, he's."
but then you know.
No.
No, but here's the thing: once you know if that's the liar or the random guy.
But we don't know if he's the liar or the random guy.
If he said, I know. Well, that's the next part of the puzzle, though. Is that what comes next, and how do we figure out if it's Ja or Da?
Ja or Da?
Mhm.
Those are the answers that they'll give us.
And we assume these we're assuming these gods are omniscient, etc.
One that always tells the truth, one that always lies, and one that is random.
But the three that just appeared are them?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Sorry. It's hard.
And we can't give them an or question because they only give us a yes or no.
No, it's got to be that kind of if blah says blah, would you blah?
Yeah.
That kind of a
Yeah, you need that like that.
yeah, it needs to be a double misdirection. I'm just having a hard time puzzling it out. Shit.
Remember, Ya and Da are the two choices. Ya and Da are the two choices that you have here.
Mm-hmm. If we ask it, we could go with the breaking the binary loop of "Are you telling me the truth?" or "Are you telling me a lie right now?"
Right, but then you get
me a lie.
The
right
random
now.
one still throws you off, though.
Mhm. Well, if the God that's always lying, we'd be telling the truth if he said he's lying, and then it break.
That seems like it might be the answer in one of the three magical cases.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So are you telling me a lie right now? And he said he is telling a lie, so he would say
He's either the liar, the truth teller, or the random.
But we only have
Yeah.
3 questions total.
Which means that you have to cross the line, which means that you have to ask something like, would that guy say blah?
Right. See, I don't know. I mean, it's either a question where it's totally obvious.
I ask. Okay. If I ask
Or
God 1,
is
it would God 2 tell me?
Yeah. See, if I asked you blank, would that?
No,
guy
you can't.
over
You
there-
don't ask
All
the
right,
God
all right. I
himself.
think
You
I might
ask him
have
about
it.
another
I think
one.
I might have it. I need a card. Hold on. I need scratch paper. Hold on. So we ask the middle one. Let's just say, I don't know, middle. Middle.
So let's go God 1, God 2, God 3. And the middle one
All
is
right,
God
so
2.
we add 2. 1, 2, and 3. And we say to the second one, if I asked you if the first one is random, would you say it is random? Is that true? Would you say
Is
the
God?
first,
Would you say?
would you say the first one is random?
Is God 1 the? We asked God 2. Is God 1 the random God?
Correct.
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier,
Yeah.
though. But if he lies, then you don't know because he could be the random guy.
Well, no. Let's.
And he may say Ja or Da.
Boil it down though. Either he is the truth teller, the liar, or the random one,
Mm-hmm.
and then you can start to boil it down from there. I think it becomes a strictly geometric problem then.
okay.
If God,
so if
God 2 will
one
give
is
us the problem isn't what God 2 tells us, it's what we do with question number 2. If we ask God 2, is God 1 random? Then we
Right.
ask God 3, is God 2 random?
but we don't know. We don't
No,
know if
but-
they said yes or not.
But he either says yes or no, and think about the implications of that.
Yeah. We ask God 2, is God 1 random? We ask God 3, is God 2 random? The worst thing that could happen to us is they agree.
But we don't know what yes or no means.
No.
No, it's not a
We don't
yes
know.
or no,
I'm
it's
talking-
do they
I'm
agree or
talking
did they
purely-
disagree?
No, I'm not.
But that's what I'm
don't
saying.
even
He's
talk
going
about
to
the
answer
second
you
question.
ja or da, and you don't
Mhm.
know if ja or da means yes or no. So
But
at
you
the
can
same
pick.
time the same time that you eliminate whether
You
he's
can substitute. He gives you an answer which either means yes or no,
Mhm.
and you can substitute. And
Yeah.
I
then
think you have
can
to
use
force
that
him.
substitution to say
No,
one or the other.
No, you have to force the ja or the da on him. You have to say, if I asked you, is that guy
That doesn't change it. That doesn't change
would
it.
you answer ja or da? No, it does, because then if he's the liar, he's going to tell you, no, I would not say ja. So now, not only do you know is that the random guy, but you also know is ja.
But we
yes.
don't know that's what they're saying. We don't know we don't know anything that comes out of their mouth. That's the problem. They could attach the giant long-winded explanation telling us every single detail about what they're about to say, but we wouldn't understand it.
No, they're only going to answer with ja or da.
Mm-hmm.
They're not going to give you any other answer. They're going to say ja or da, and ja either means yes or no. So if you ask him, is that the truth teller, and that guy says, or you ask him, if I asked you if that guy's the truth teller, would you say ja? And he's the truth teller, he's going to say da.
No,
And
we
now
don't
you
know.
know that
Or-
ja
or-
means
or
yes.
maybe da,
and that
because it
guy's
might be
not
the-
the truth teller.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Unless
Yes,
he's a liar.
that's the way we
Unless
have to go. Is ask him.
unless
Would
he's
you
a
say
liar.
that? Would you say this if I asked you this question?
Dude, Mauricio, where did you find this puzzle, dude? You suck.
It's
Can we just add this guy and move on?
No, that is a bad idea.
It's hard.
My head hurts.
actually voice of
I've already
God is telling the voice of God is telling you that you guys are on the right path. Just to kind of throw you a bone here. You guys
Okay,
are
I'm going to
pretty-
walk up to God too.
Pretty impressed.
I think the trick is.
All
I
right,
think the
I've
trick
got.
is-
Look, Jason, I think I've got it now. Okay.
Okay. All right.
I'm going to walk up to God too. If I asked you if God 1 was the random God, would you tell me Ja?
Yes.
There we go. So this is what I want you to do. So you're walking up to God 2. You have now ascertained that God 2 is a random God. And you now know that Ja and Da are yes and no. Ja is yes, Da is no. That's what
Wait.
God
And
2
God
tells you.
and God 2 is
God 2
random.
tells- And God 2 is a random God.
Wait, how did we get all that?
You asked the right question, and it's about 11 o'clock. So it's time to it's time to kick.
Okay. I walk up to God 1. Are you the truth teller?
Wait, what?
Ja.
So that is yes.
Okay, so God 1 is the truth teller. God 2 is random, which makes God 3 the liar by default.
Are you sure?
And at that, the final assertions, all the lights light up, and the door opens, and you can now go through.
We knew God 2 was random. We knew God 2 was the random God at that point. And we knew Ja was yes, and we knew Da was no. God 1 told us he's the truth teller.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Wow.
If he had said no, I'm not the truth teller, which is the lie, he would have said no.
Right.
And he said yes, so he had to be the truth teller.
Yep.
There you go.
And I have
There
a
you
headache.
go.
And I have a headache now.
Sorry. But
No, thank you, Mauricio. That was fun.
there you go.
That was
Go ahead.
interesting.
Well, I'm going to push you guys.
I wish you guys could see my notes right now.
Oh, I
All
totally
right.
should have grabbed my old stats binder and had fun, but
There you go. You're now in this red carpeted room. At the centerpiece, you can kind of peek over this little area. This is a very, very large light. You have climbed up. You see on the other side of this, there's like the lower level. This stairway seems to extend a little bit further down. These two statues are just kind of chilling in the middle. There's like a little lounge area. Yeah, familiar, right?
No, I
Familiar
think I
dudes.
just got the puzzle.
Yeah, right. Right. It makes so much sense. It makes a lot of sense. Bill?
So we needed
Dude.
something where he would definitely say Ja or Da.
Yes. So
No,
yeah, you can figure out.
that's true. Yeah.
And then
That's da or da. That's yep.
yes, yes. So yeah, don't you feel so smart right now, Bill?
No, I feel angry and annoyed. It's one of those like when the Labyrinth movie you watch it and you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense, and then I don't want to sit around thinking about it though.
So this is like clearly a lounging area. There's some clear water going on, and those two statues are chilling in the middle. There's all sorts of rooms going on the side. You would anticipate that this was kind of a living area. So yeah.
Wow. This place is amazing.
Are these statues magical?
This is carpet. Yeah, this is red carpet. It's soft. In fact, Glix, as a tailor, you would appreciate the craftsmanship here quite a bit.
Yeah,
This is some soft fabric going on. It's actually almost like you took a pill of ecstasy and now you're just rubbing the carpet for hours on it.
Wow.
So we should what you're saying is we should like take this place over and move in.
This wouldn't be a bad base of operations if you guys could swing it.
You guys, look at this weft. This is amazing. Perfect.
Are these statues magical?
The statues are very magical. Everything in this area is pretty magical. This is extraordinarily magical. You can tell the statues are probably sentient, but they are deactivated at this moment.
Do I feel like they would be threatening if they activated and like be trying to kill us?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Not good.
This is guard magic. You guys are outsiders, and they would.
What's this over here?
This is a kind of like a magic aura. It's along the same vein of the 4 pillars over there. It's informational.
All right. I am going to walk up to said informational magic.
It activates this large pillar, kind of springs up, and it regards you in a way that it is waiting for a question.
How do I make myself friendly to the golems?
You are an outsider. That information is irrelevant.
Is there any way I could become no longer an outsider?
No.
Is there any way somebody else could make me no longer an outsider?
Yes.
Who are these people?
State-specific name.
Could Talir make me an insider?
Yes.
Did Talir build this library?
Yes.
Is Talir here?
No.
Do you know where Talir is?
Takes a while. No.
Is Talir still alive?
Information unknown.
Is Talir in some state of undeath?
Information unknown.
Are there people who are alive who could make me an insider?
Information unknown.
Thank you for your help. Just because it wants to kill me doesn't mean I shouldn't be polite to it.
That's a good point. It's probably.
It's not its fault it wants to kill me. Oh. Go back.
Wait, Miguel.
What can I do to... What should I not do in order to activate these golems? Sorry, that sounded very poorly worded logically. Are there things I can do that would activate these golems?
Yes.
What are the things that would activate them?
Hitting the golem.
Are there rooms I should not enter?
Clarify.
If I enter any of the rooms off of this room, would the golems activate?
No.
Would anything detrimental to my health happen if I entered any of these rooms?
Information unknown.
Okay.
Ask it if we can hang out on these couches down here.
Okay. All right. I say we explore this room. You can go ask it. I wouldn't ask if you can loot the room. That would probably go badly.
I didn't
But
say, can we loot it? I just said, where is the loot?
no, where is the loot? Ask it. You can ask it just as well.
Where are the valuables?
There are valuables all over.
All right, I say we start exploring all the side rooms and just
What is the
Okay.
airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I don't know. What?
Information unknown. Classify swallow.
African swallow.
Information unknown. Classify Africa. And this goes on for a while, so we're just going to assume that you're just doing that.
No.
As they're
I-
exploring
Yeah, I want to check out these couches over here. This looks nice.
You're just chilling on some velvet. Anybody else investigating rooms, please let me know.
Nah.
And let me know the plan of attack here.
Just go with left-hand rule and take the first one on the left.
Are
Um,
these
I
these
gotta hang
doors
up
over
here.
here?
Yeah, those are doors. You can tell there's a stairway as well down here. But yeah, there are doors all along the wall. Tycho, what were you going to say?
I was saying.
Or was that Bill?
I'm
Lyle.
chilling.
I gotta hang up.
Lyle.
the phone.
Okay, cool. So go ahead and explore whatever room you would like. There's a room here. There's a room here.
Oh, there's a room
Okay.
here.
Yeah, there's a room there. You're gonna go in. You see and I'm gonna put Lyle in there as well.
Actually, I'll go into a different room.
Oh, where did? Okay.
I'll go over here.
You don't split the party, man. You never split the party.
No, you can split the party. It's good for you.
The DM says, yeah, you should. So good.
The DM said we can split the party, so you should never split the party when the DM says it's a good idea.
So you walk into that first room. It's kind of meager. There's a little bedroll over to the side as well, in tandem with the obvious bed that's just chilling out over there. This is it's a pretty big bed. It's a human-sized bed, despite the size that is indicated there. A supernatural light source. There are no books here, and there are no magical items to be found in the first room. This is pretty much just a residence area. Tycho, you're going
Sorry,
over there.
what's the supernatural life source? What?
Yeah, this is a supernatural. This is like a little magic light. It's chilling right here.
How big is it?
Not big. It gives off. It's. I'm going to explain it this way. It's an aura rather than an object.
Oh, that's no fun. I was going to say, if it's an object, I'm totally taking that shit.
No.
Is there any paper, journals, books in the room?
No.
Nothing?
Not in that room.
I go ahead and search under the bed, search for hidden contraptions, stuff like that. Just casual search around the room.
Nothing there.
Don't find his porno stash or anything like that?
No. No porno stash.
Okay.
I'm
Next
just
room.
chilling on this
Tycho?
couch. I'm just chilling on
Tycho?
this couch reading
Yes.
Way of the
Cool. Tycho, what are you doing?
I'll go in the door.
Go for it. I
Whoa.
guess I'll put you over. Yeah, there you go. So you walk in. See, there is also a supernatural light aura going on over there. There are drawers. I'm going to assume that you open them.
Yes, I do.
You open them pretty precariously. You kind of keep waiting for traps to come out. Nothing is popping out. There are no books here either. Just a simple bedroll up there, and a little bit of carpeting. You do the same, 10 to 15 minute search, and nothing really pops up in there. Now, Kaylin, you are in this room now. Kaylin?
Yes, narrow, thin one, first door on the left.
Okay, there you are. So you find it. Yeah, I got you. You walk in. There, it's kind of looking like the same setup. Then you find this journal, and you kind of leaf through it. Nothing supernatural in there. It's written in common, and it's just kind of basically outlining. It's these are class notes, and they're learning very first level basic magic. It's written in handwriting that it's kind of rough handwriting. And go ahead and give me an insight check.
Do I see any names in the book, anything like that?
It's names, but nothing notable. So you kind of roll off an insight, and it's a very good insight actually. Your inclination is to believe that these are people from the town,
Mhm.
and they're being trained in magic. And your second inclination is that this is like very underground, both in the literal and figurative sense, in that the magic was kind of frowned upon. So this is kind of like the pathway to greater things.
Okay. How old do I feel this writing style is? Word choice, that sort of stuff.
It's very current and up to date.
Okay, so this is like brand new, like last 5 years type stuff.
Yes.
Okay, I've got an idea of what's going on here. I think.
Psycho?
Yes, I'll go through the other door.
Do I get? Did the journal have a name of what the teacher was teaching whoever this person was magic?
Did not have a name.
Okay.
You go through the other door. This is a little bit. This is different than the other room. There's a little bit more furnishing. This actually does have books from the library. Go ahead and give me an insight check. Okay, so you don't quite get it. Like you don't quite get the structure or anything. Kaylin, go ahead and give me an insight check in there. All right, you don't quite get it either. You guys are both kind of like searching around. As you kind of get in, you look in there and it's kind of like the same thing, except the notes are a little bit more advanced. Technically, you find some notes that are fairly rudimentary, like first level stuff as well. So there's nothing really much of interest in those rooms.
All right, I move on to the next one.
Okay. This is pretty nice. So there's this is a bookshelf right here, and this is like the dresser. The books these are a little bit more advanced books, although they're still beneath like your learning level. You find a notebook. This is starting to get into blood magic. This is like a little bit more advanced stuff. There's still no teacher name quite yet. But the coursework in the way that it's kind of laid out.
Do the books have the students' names in them though?
Clicks meditates. Yeah, they're just names. I'm pretty sure you feel confident that if you double check them against the town census, that they would
live in the town.
Yes.
Yeah,
and,
that's not really what I'm worried about. Once I have a couple of names from these notes, I'm going to go back out to the information center and ask it if it knows where those names are.
Okay. You do that, and each and every name you get dead or deceased.
Ooh.
Do you know who killed first person, second person, third person?
And it gives you names. And just kind of judging, they're like similar names to the names that you were given, so you guess that they were townfolk.
Am I in the wrong spot? I'm looking around. I'm in the wrong spot.
Oh, yeah, you are. Hold on. Sorry. So go up a little bit.
Okay. All right.
I'm using this while these guys are doing all the searching to do a short rest.
Okay.
Which will give me some hit points.
There you go. So this is as they're all doing that, all of three of you comes to the conclusion, and it's the same conclusion, that the way that this is structured, this is a place of learning, and it got a little bit more advanced, and you guess that the conservative people of the town found out about this area. I really freaked out about it. Just basically killed all the students, with their militia, and in turn, they ended up dead. So, yeah.
My theory is that somebody in the Eastern Kingdom found out about the library, and then decided to start using it to train townspeople in order to build a militia of spellcasters to do whatever nefarious plot.
Not a bad conclusion. By the way, also the general feeling that you've gotten is very different than the tower that you found like a little bit ago. Whereas like the tower was a little bit more wondrous and just kind of creative and more open source, like a little bit more open ended. This is very strict, regimented, logical, just extraordinarily like regimented. So it's kind of a different feel. And if you had to guess, this is occurring a little bit later in Tulira's life.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and search the rest of the rooms. Do I find anything that Tycho didn't already find?
No, it's all very basic stuff. Just reconfirming what you've already for. It's just this is caved in back here. Sorry.
The north side's caved in?
Yes.
Where are you guys right now?
They're up north.
Extremely north.
And they also they walked out, so they're like back in the main area right here.
Is there a body on this couch here?
Wait, what?
Shouldn't be.
all
Oh,
about?
that's Tycho. That's Tycho. Tycho's just chilling. Tycho's lounging.
Nice, dude. You look so laid out. That's awesome. I was actually thinking about pushing. I'm too long for one of the couches. I was going to push two of the couches together. So,
Where is this?
You do that. South.
I'm feeling pretty safe in here, dude. So,
Do a bloop. I don't know what we're talking about.
Yeah, my suggestion would be we figure out a way to lock this place up tight after we clear it of anything, and then we take it over as a base of operations.
Oh.
yeah, I think it's a great idea.
Because if we can figure out how to get the golems to think we're insiders and they'll protect it for us, we're in business.
Yeah.
Built-in magical defenses?
What's this up here with the S?
Oh, those are just like those are like markers on the map itself. It's
Oh,
just,
okay.
That side is caved in, so we need to go out the southeast in order to get down to the next lower level.
Well, my short rest is turning into a long rest here.
Yeah, it is 11.
I actually think I have to call it in, guys.
Okay, cool.
That's midnight for you, huh?
Yeah,
I just got
pretty
Kendra's
late.
Palace for $1.
there you go. Yeah, it is pretty late. Let's chop it. We'll save it for next week, and then we'll be back here. Sound good?
Mm-hmm. Next
Yeah.
week?
Do we go
Sounds
to level
good.
5?
Yes, you guys do. So
Oh,
level-
yeah.
Wow.
Level 2 Firebolt,
Hell,
finally.
deal 5. Oh, shit.
That
Yeah,
means I
because-
have to, wait, how am I at 34 out of 32 health?
Oh, sorry.
Mauricio messed up.
Yep, my bad.
That means I need to spend another, 2 hours writing all my spells again.
Yep. That sounds like your own problem.
Yeah, don't be a magic user. That won't happen.
I'm sorry, don't get hurt or else it sounds like you're not looking for a healer.
I haven't needed one yet.
Hey, so Billy, you really like
Another maxed HP roll. Oh, yeah.
really like the logic puzzle, huh, Bill?
I eventually liked it. It fucked me up, man. I looked a lot, and I had some puzzles.
I have been killing my HP rolls on this character.
It was hard.
I'm really proud of how you guys worked out that logically, though. Very proud of
Did
it.
we?
Yeah, no, because you guys.
We didn't.
Nah, yeah, kind of not. But
Well, I mean, we figured out the first question to ask, but I don't know where we were going from there.
Yeah, no. I thought that was the right question to ask at first, and I think it still might have been, but that's only after having looked up the answer.
yeah, you have to the Yawer Da that you get out of the random god, because you guys picked a random god to ask.
Mhm.
Would have been
We didn't know
Well,
that.
you can't pick the random god. That's the point. You have to pick a god.
Uh-huh.
It could either be the truth god, the line god, or the random god, and then you have to determine.
where the logic is.
Yeah.
So it actually gets harder after the first question,
Oh,
even
it's
though it's the
incredibly
right question.
difficult. It's incredibly difficult. I tore up a bunch of.
How do I
paper.
go up a level?
You
How do
fill
I
in the appropriate character sheet crap.
In the PH, it's right in there.
I mean, I see it's supposed to be 6,500 EXP to go to 5th level, but I'm putting my current EXP at 6,500, and the overall level's not changing.
No, you have to go in. You have to
Yeah,
go
you
into the
have to
class
touch
tab
your
and actually
level,
click
yeah.
the little up button.
Yeah.
You going where?
Go to the class tab on your character sheet within Roll20, where it says class
God.
levels, and there's a thing that says monk, and you click the up arrow.
That was amazing, dude. Nice.
It worked. Hooray.
Uh,
So good. So good.
Yeah, Mauricio, you're about to be very unhappy with me because my firebolt does 2d10 now instead of 1.
No, I have a lot of shit that just absorbs fire now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
And next level, I get my intelligence bonus on top of my 2d10.
so you'll actually be healing my my fire guys.
Yeah, when GMs know what they're doing, their increased abilities.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's when I just start casting Ray of Frost at them.
No, it'll be
Are we?
yeah, we're calling it.
Yeah, we're done for the night.
Are we all good for next week?
I'm good for next week.